I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. I'm out here at one of the most famous holes in the entire sport of disc golf, and of course I'm talking about hole number 27 at the Laveaga Disc Golf Course in Santa Cruz, California. 552 feet to the classic C position, and believe it or not, you probably don't even need a driver. It is downhill the entire way, meaning that many of the top players in the world will actually throw a putter for the control. There's OB to the left, and you don't want to be short right or you'll be obstructed. We're out here this entire weekend, and I'm excited to bring you all of the 2015 Masters Cup action at this PDGA National Tour. Again, I'm the Disc Golf Guy. Let's get to it.
Hey everybody, welcome to Dela. This is my home course and I'm so happy the Masters Cup is here. Welcome everybody, and I hope you have a great weekend.
What's the game plan out here at this historic course?
Game plan is to stay positive, when you get daylight out here, you really have to get back into it. And so my goal is to keep an even mindset the whole time, regardless of how many daylights I get.
Steve Rico, you're one of the few multiple-time champions out here at the Masters Cup. What's it take to win on this course?
You gotta just make good decisions out there. This course can, at any given moment, it could tear you apart. So you gotta just, commit to your shot, make good decisions out there, and make some putts. And when it comes down to the greens are really crucial out here. So them 20 and 30 footers, you've really got to make all those because you can hit and roll away at any time. So just looking to go out there and we'll try to be a little more aggressive this year. Scores have been pretty low in the last couple of years to win it, so this year I'm going to try to attack the course a little bit and just make good decisions, and we'll see what happens.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Ricky Wysocki, Simon Lizotte, two of the furthest throwing players in all of disc golf. What's the plan out here at Dela?
Well, this course it's about distance, but it's also about control. You got to keep your disc flat, and there's a lot of skips and slides. You got to make sure you don't go down the cliffs because all these baskets are placed strategically. So you got to make sure you're playing smart course management. Go hard, go aggressive. Is that always the plan there, Simon?
No, this is one of the few courses where it's actually not. It's you really have to know when to lay up on some of these shots, and par is a good score in some of these holes.
Best of luck to you guys.
Thanks.
I've caught up with Paul Macbeth, who played in the skins match taking place on Wednesday. Paul, tell us how it all went down.
It was the Nate Doss show. He started out hot, birdied the first hole, got the first skin. A 2 on hole 1 now is really good with the new barriers, and he never really let up after that. I think he had 16 of the first 18 skins. And then, so he ended up finishing with 20 skins. I had 8 skins, and I got 5 of them on 1 hole. So I only won 2 holes. And then Kenny had 1 hole worth 2, and Rick got 1 hole. He got the actual long hole up the hill, hole 23 or something like that. I don't remember, but he 2'd that hole and got a skin. So it was exciting to watch Nate play so well, and but it was a good time.
Doesn't get any more Santa Cruz disc golf than Don Smith. Don, just 4 years ago, we were standing in this very spot talking about Santa Cruz disc golf before the Worlds.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Time flies, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
man, it's just same old scene. Here we are, hoodies, everybody back in Santa Cruz. It's awesome to have everybody here again. The show continues once again.
Why is Laveaga so special to the tour and to so many players?
Oh, several reasons. It starts with Steady Ed, obviously. Tom Schott, Hall of Famer, Marty Hapner. The vibe this place has. It's not only does it test everybody physically, but this course will test everybody mentally. It's really equivalent to USDGC in a weird way. You'll see some of the top players go crazy out here and possibly not come back. We miss you, Barry.
Is it worth making all your putts while you're here?
Oh, this place is all about putts, and you'll see that every year. Paul, for the last 3 years, has dominated on the green. Barsby made every putt one year and won this thing. This course is about putting, and whoever putts the best this weekend is going to win this tournament.
Yeah, there's an 8 here in Costa Rica.
Jennifer Allen, second place at your last national tour event. What's the plan this weekend?
stay out of the trees, stay off from down in the hills, stay up top by the basket.
Any particular hole or stretch of holes that you're excited about?
Not really. I like this whole course. I had fun here last year. Learned it after about 2-3 days of what I needed to do, so trying to hopefully have a little better knowledge this year, but who knows.
You finished second. The only place to go up from there is first, of course. How do you hunt down some of the top ladies that usually finish so well?
Man, a lot more practice. A lot more practice. Quit my day job.
Well, best of luck to you this weekend.
Thank you.
Caught up with Ken Climo, the champ. We're out here at the Masters Cup. Kenny, you know what it takes to win. Tell us what you need to do out here at De Laveaga.
Well, you need to stay away from the pitfalls most of all. You need to get away from those bad areas that can cost you a bunch of strokes. You need to throw clean lines. You need to land your disc with the right angle on all these holes. If you don't hit with the right angle, it kicks off to the right or left. If you hit with the right angle, a lot of times it'll slide right to where you need it. You need to be very confident in your putting. You need to make good decisions. You got to be able to lay up one time or two when you're in your 35, 40 feet away. You think about make a deuce, but there's a cliff back there. You should probably lay those up most of the time out here. So it's going to take really accurate throws and some good putting out here. Great mental game, because this course can unravel you very quickly up top. Nowadays, I think a really good number to shoot for, just to be like unbelievably hot, is like 26 under. I think somewhere in that range. If you can shoot somewhere near 9 around, you're on fire out here, because this one I'm playing 24 instead of 27 this year, so that's going to make it a little tougher to get deeper under. So I'm thinking somewhere in the mid-20s is going to be real hot. I think even 20 under could win this tournament this week.
Here we find you in the Open division this weekend. How does that decision come about?
Well, it's the kind of course where distance doesn't play that big a factor. I can reach most of the holes, and the holes I can't reach, most of them aren't reaching either. So I'm making threes when they're making threes, and all the deuce possibilities are still the same. But I want to qualify for the USDGC. I want to play in the Open division, so I have a little more fuel for the fire. And I missed my first 2 chances to qualify, so I'd like to get it done out here. This is the kind of course I've played quite a bit. I've got some experience here, so I should be able to get it done this week.
Best of luck to you.
I wanted to tee off a little bit later.
There it is. Real pro secret. Thanks, Kenny.
You're welcome.
I've caught up with AJ Risley. What's going on, pal?
Not much, Terry. We're out here at the beautiful De Laveaga Disc Golf Course in Santa Cruz, California. Pretty recognizable for anybody who knows the sport of disc golf. When you're here, you know you're here. All the beautiful trees, the hills, crazy greens and whatnot, all the locals shaking hands, and the signs that say De Laveaga Park help too. My plans for the summer, it's the big kickoff to our summer tour. Myself and Dallas Snow Ramirez are doing a 3.5 month long tour across the country, playing a bunch of A tiers and NTs. Gonna throw in a major there. We're going everywhere after this. And then I think that's about it. 3.5 months summed up in 1 minute.
I've caught up with our 3-time reigning champion at the Masters Cup, Paul McBeth. Paul, what does it take to be successful out here?
A lot of patience. A lot of patience. You could roll away on any hole, and you could you could be throwing great drives, landing them within 15 feet of the basket, but still not have a putt, or be 80 feet away if you just get a small roll away. Yeah, a small roll away.
And when you're out here, is there a particular hole or a stretch of holes that you look forward to, or are you just not even concerned about any given stretch?
Usually the first first 12 or 11. First 12 or 11 holes, that's the birdie stretch, I think. You want to come through there with like 6 or 7 birdies if possible, and avoid any fours. And then the next like 10 holes you need to battle. Those are the long ones. You need to just 3 and possibly get a 2 here or there. And then the final stretch, it's just you want to par out.
When you're standing on top of hole 27, the top of the hole, the top of the world, what are you thinking?
Oh man, it depends on the situation. If you have a few strokes and you're in the lead, you just want to throw it safe. If you have to go for it, just don't leave it short. You know, give it a chance to at least get close. And but it's a beautiful hole. You get to see the ocean out there, so it's breathtaking for sure.
Is it true that anyone can win this tournament? You've won it the last 3 in a row, but can anyone come out here and win this tournament?
if you have the patience and you can throw in the woods, and you know how to control your fairway drivers really well. There's a lot of fairway mid-range shots out here, so I guess you could say anyone can win it, but I think the last few champions have been pretty notable people, like Barsby, Worlds was Doss, and then Climo as far as I know.
All right, best of luck to you this week.
Thank you.